all my girlies that love a 90s feathered look, especially when it looks this natural. Now, what if I told you this isn't a silk press? It's actually a head full of clip-ins with minimum leave out. Go ahead and stay tuned so I can give y'all all the tea on the texture, the install, the products I used, and how I got it to blend like this.
Gotta do what I gotta do. Said it's all brand new. I cannot stop. Gotta do what I gotta do.
I'm using their 16-inch Kinky straight clip-ins from CURLSQUEEN. This is one bundle which comes with 10 wefts total. This texture blends perfectly with blown out or lightly straightened natural hair. I'm gonna show you guys my braid down before I really get into it. At the very front is gonna be my leave out. I have some leave out in the back for when I want to put it all up in a ponytail, just to make it more versatile. Then I have my anchor braid and then just regular straight backs. Let's go ahead and get into it. I have 4 of the small clips, which are the 2 like front pieces usually. 2 of the medium-sized clips, which only have 3 clips on them. 2 of the, I guess, regular size clips which has 4 clips on them. And then 2 more of the large tracks with 5 clips on them. I've seen a few people say that when they do their clip-ins, it hurts their head. I experienced the same thing when I first started wearing clip-ins. I feel like that's why I never really wore them, but it took for me to start wearing them to start to learn how to finesse and install it to where it doesn't hurt my head. So I'm gonna show y'all today how to install it without it being too much pressure on your head, on your scalp, if that makes sense. If not, stay with me. I got you, we're gonna get there. If you pull too hard, tug too hard, they can slip out. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I like to straighten my clip-ins as I go. Today I'm gonna be using my 44 Iron Guard by Chi. I think it's called Chi. It's basically a heat protectant. Even though these are clip-ins and it's weave, hair is an investment. So the way that you treat it, the way that you take care of it is going to show in how it looks and how long you're gonna be able to keep wearing it. So just like I would protect my natural hair, I use this on my natural hair. I'm gonna use this on my clip-ins because we wanna protect the hair. A few sprays, comb it through. Follow behind with my flat iron on 400. Can definitely get this straighter if I chase it with the comb, so I might go back over it once I clip them in. But let me show you how I do the very front. Track with 3 clips on it. I am going to clip these clips through the braid, not underneath, but through the braid, so it doesn't leave my head sore. Like I said, once I get to the back, I'll go a little more in depth with what I mean. But this first track is just gonna clip straight across like this. Next track is going to continue from the end of my first track, and it's just gonna go around like that. I'm gonna use my track with 4 clips. When I do any type of flip over method, especially with clip-ins, this is usually the method I use. Usually it's 10 tracks. So I like to make sure I have enough tracks where the front is done, my sides are done, and then I just fill in the middle is kind of how I strategize. I'm starting for my last track ended right here. I'm gonna clip down like this. And just around. To clip this off to the side so it's not in my way. Now, because I only have 10 tracks, I am gonna have to space it out. So instead of my tracks being on top of each other like this, they may look a little more like this. I'm still very confident that it'll all blend seamlessly, especially judging by how thick it already looks, and I only have 3 tracks in my head. 5 clip track. Going to go straight across the back of my head like this, ear to ear. Alright, real quick, let's talk about how to clip these in the right way, because if you don't, they can definitely cause tension or even give you a headache. Trust me, I know from experience. So first things first, always open all the clips on your track before installing. Then you're going to gently scoop the comb into the top surface of the braid, not underneath it, not into your scalp. You want it to sit securely on top of the braid, kind of like how a sewing would be placed. When you go underneath the braid and you catch your root or the base of the braid, that's where the pulling starts. That tension adds up fast and it's uncomfortable. Installing in the right way, it feels weightless. Now using this method, I can sleep in these without even feeling them in my head, and that's exactly how it should be. Chase it with the comb like this. I'm just gonna keep going until I get to the top. I'll come back and show you guys how I clip the front end and how I style it, blend my hair. Now I straightened all of this, but it's so humid, it puffed right back up. Clip-ins are honestly one of the easiest, quickest ways of a weave, quicker than a quick weave. So if you can master a clip-in install with feeling comfortable and secure, you that girl. That's it, that's all. Put small little layers in it. Just for the heck of it, why not? Try and throw a few little curls in it. I really wanted you guys to see how versatile not only the style but the actual hair is. So I went ahead and just threw some curls in it. I'm gonna put it up so you guys can see how it looks up. The fullness, the texture, and the hold, it really is top tier, and it really moves like it's natural hair. One of the best kinky straight hair wefts to sew in. I've tried it all when it comes to CURLSQUEEN, and I feel like this tutorial hair is proof that one bundle is more than enough. I know that they can be on the pricey side, but it really is the quality for me. 10 tracks and they're full from root to tip. You can tell they don't skimp on the hair, and I feel like that really matters when it comes to shopping around for hair, because not all brands are like that. For all my black queens out there, this kinky straight is a game changer. It really mimics our natural hair so well. And in this summer to fall transition where the weather is so unpredictable, this really is the move. You want something that can hold a curl or stay straight without really giving you away in the humidity. Rain, heat, it really doesn't even matter. My hair wasn't telling on me. It still looked like it was growing out of my scalp. I'll always recommend CURLSQUEEN. They never really miss. I really hope this video was helpful and not too long-winded, but if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I got you. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and send this to someone who might be looking for their next protective style. I'll see y'all in the next one. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time.